Hi, Terry here. Hey, I have a question for you. What is it that you'd like to accomplish or change in your life? And if and once you've thought about that, what is it that's stopping you from making that change? Because most of us have things we'd like to change or things we'd like to do in our lives, whether that's lose weight or whether it's become a better parent, whether it's obtain better health, learn how to take care of our bodies, learn more about nutrition. Um, Perhaps it's you want to be able to run a marathon. Maybe you'd just like to have time freedom in your life so you can travel. All of these things are different kinds of changes. And so the question is, though, if you have something, identify it, and what is it that really is stopping you? And in most cases, there's one of two things that stops people from accomplishing the things they want to do, whether it's changing their lives so they can have more life of freedom, whether it's losing weight, whatever it happens to be. What stops most people is either A, they don't know what to do on a daily basis, because you can't change something by thinking about it. You've actually got to do and act. You've got to put activity behind that. So that's what stops a lot of people. And then a lot of times, once people have identified what it takes to do that thing, they don't really like the changes they have to make in themselves to get the ultimate change. And so they don't want to do those things. And so that's really, they become resistant to doing those things. So, let's look at it this way. If you think about what your goal is, and let's identify, what is it that you have to do to reach that goal? And in most cases, it's, if you don't already know that, what you'll find is that if you don't know yourself, then check with somebody that has either accomplished that goal, has that thing, has that lifestyle, is that kind of parent. Whatever it is you're trying to do, you find somebody that's done it and ask them what are the things they had to do to get where they are. Typically, what you're going to find out is it's about 6 things, about a half dozen things you have to do on a daily basis. But there's the catch. They have to be on a daily basis. And, one of the challenges is that we have busy lives. And, especially if no matter what you're doing in life, there's people clamoring for your time, clamoring for your attention. And the challenge with most changes is because we haven't identified what we need to do, we haven't made time in our lives for those changes, for those activities we need to engage in to make those changes. So first thing, identify what those 6 things are that you need to do on a daily basis. Maybe 8, it may be 4, it may be a few more, but usually it's just a few very simple things. It's just that if you do them daily, you start to affect a change in your life. So once you've done that, then the next thing you want to do is, this is where a lot of people get stuck because they determine that, those things are not things they really want to do. If you change your diet, you want to lose weight, you have to change what you eat. If you want to go, you also have to exercise. If you want better health, you have to eliminate things from your diet perhaps, or add things to your diet, which is a challenge that I tend to deal with. If you want to become a better parent, you've got to be conscious on a daily basis and really set some goals and expectations of what being a better parent means to you. You have to quantify what it is. And so, what happens is people get stuck there. If you want to change, in order to change your eating habits, you've got to change what you do on a daily basis. In order to exercise, same thing. If you're trying to change your finances, you've got to change your money habits. Trying to change your business, if you're trying to build a business, you've got to change what you do on a daily basis, and you've got to stop letting it become the back seat and everything else take over. And that's true of any of these changes you want to make. So what you want to do is put yourself around other people that are also striving for that goal. So if if it's a workout goal, find a gym where there's a group of people that will support and encourage you. Again, financial goal, put together a meetup group and get around people that are just trying to make the same kinds of changes you are. Because that really will make a difference. And I was really kind of blown away the other day. I work with a highly successful group of online entrepreneurs, and in working on bringing up additional and new leadership, the decision was made to do a boot camp. And so there was something put out for folks that wanted to join that boot camp. And the amazing thing, they expected maybe about 10, 15 people to join that boot camp. And in truth, they had over 50 people that showed up. And why was it? It's because they realized that if this was a change, they had a unique, common goal with this group of people. The folks that were offering to mentor and lead them had accomplished what this group of people wanted to accomplish. So they had mentors in place. They knew that by going through a boot camp, there would be expectations, which meant we'd have daily activities in place, daily things to accomplish. In other words, we'd learn how to do things one day at a time, day after day, and have the cumulative effect create the change in our businesses. And so this happened. We had over 50 people that showed up for it. But the irony in it, the whole thing is that the expectations are not any different than what the expectations were last week or 2 weeks ago. And I don't mean expectation, but the requirements in order to accomplish the goal that each one of these people had were the same activities that they've just agreed to engage in. And the reason that they want to engage is because they will be around like-minded people. They're going to have successful people leading the way. There's not going to be any question on a daily basis what to do. And if they can just do that on a daily basis, they will, in fact, come out the other end with their goals reached, accomplished, and in many cases, probably they will have gone beyond that. And so I just found that to be fascinating, to find that just by having someone offer to hold us accountable to doing what we ought to be doing anyway, so many people put their hands up and said, please, I want to be part of that. And so, whatever it is for you, I just urge you to determine what it takes you need to do on a daily basis. Write that down. Write down a goal. Put the time limit, when you want to have that by. And then if you don't know the numbers on your own, check in with somebody that's accomplished that and let them help you reverse engineer so you know on a daily basis what you have to do to accomplish that. And then find yourself someone that will help hold you accountable, someone you look up to, someone you admire, someone you would not want to disappoint. And I hope that this has been helpful. And if some of the changes that you want to make do involve your finances and involve building a business or creating an additional stream of income, whether you're already building a business and you just need to be around a group of folks that will help hold you accountable and stretch you and help you grow into the person that can actually accomplish the goals you already have, or if you're simply looking for a group, looking for a place to plant your flag, if you will, and grow your future, grow your business, I highly recommend that you click the link down below. I work with, like I said, a group of very successful entrepreneurs who keep each other challenged. We have a good time, and people are actually accomplishing their goals. So if that's you, click the button. I'll see you on the inside. And otherwise, I appreciate you dropping by. It's good to talk to you today. Bye-bye for now.